You look a bit pale.
If you only knew what I've been through since I was picked and brought to market, it was a nightmare.
Ah, really? Well, I grew up in the marvellous climate of Val Venosta. After I was picked, I was taken to MIVOR, and they treated me so well there. Just imagine a luxury coach came to collect me. They carried me like a princess all around the warehouse. It was wonderful. A forklift collected us and placed us on a conveyor belt. My batch was registered automatically with a barcode on my bin. The bin was immediately cleaned from grass and mud. MIVOR really cares about hygiene. I was so afraid that they would dump us suddenly, but I had no need to worry. The bin was submersed slowly and gently into the water, and I began to float as if I was in a real health spa. We passed in front of a lady who gave us a thorough checkup, and she eliminated those who were already beginning to rot. I was able to carry on swimming at leisure. MIVOR economises 80% of the fresh water used, which is good for the environment. The overflow water is collected in various tanks and purified by a series of filter tanks, becoming drinking water once again. When I came out of the water, we were all lined up in 10 narrow lanes and were selected. I felt like a real star. 45 cameras took 60 photos of each one of us. A 3D model was then created from these images, and we were sorted on colour, size and quality. Not one single defect escapes attention. The hands of the transfer unit placed us on the carrier section and weighed us at the same time. Each apple is passed under a light source to measure the level of sugar and highlight any internal characteristics. This means they know a lot about your health, and not just your looks. The results of these analyses are saved and each apple is classified. I was classified as top quality, so I earned my Val Venosta label. You know, they even wash and check the collection bins. The hygiene of all bins affects our quality. I saw it just in passing by, and it was quite impressive. After being washed, the bins are temporarily stored in the automatic warehouse.
It seems to me they treat the bins better than some others treat their apples.
Let's not exaggerate, but MIVOR is certainly leading in technology. They have a huge solar roof which produces 20% of their energy needs. Amazing, isn't it? The sun, which helps us to mature, also provides for our conservation, packing and sales. The MIVOR technicians can choose the apples on the basis of their clients' needs. With this machine, built by the Dutch company GREEFA, they can select 35 tons per hour. The new sorting machine has a much higher capacity and uses far less energy compared to the previous one. On the carrier section, each apple has its own place. They finally dropped me into the flume destined for me. Yes, it was like a water slide, fun and yet gently, all thanks to new technology. In the water channel, I met lots of apples that looked just like me, all perfectly sorted by colour, size and quality. Various layers of apples are created by a high-tech system of pumps. This is a worldwide novelty, which reduces the required space by 75%. Just think of that! When a sufficient number of apples has been accumulated, they return to a large bin. Via a genius vacuum system, the apples are gently deposited in the bin. The weight of the bin is checked once more. And then the robot lifts us up and our bin is positioned automatically onto other similar bins. A shuttle finally transported us towards the new automatic warehouse.
What? No pallet truck? All automatic?
Of course, that's why the warehouse logistics work so well.
Tell me about the automatic warehouse. Is it big?
You bet. It's beautiful from the outside too. If you look closely, you'll notice that the painted grid corresponds to the bin positioning and the colours to the type of apples they contain. There's lots of space here for lots and lots of apples. Just as in all modern apartments, there's a lift. The shuttle then took us from the lift to a stacker. The position of each bin is registered precisely, and the quality controllers have total access to all the apples. The storage capacity is for 18,500 bins. It's clear that the apples which are stored as first are also the ones which are sold as first. The first in, first out system, or simply FIFO. This guarantees freshness and quality. The 6 stackers move continuously to insert and retrieve the bins. This warehouse, built by the Austrian company LTW, is absolutely new. It's 80 metres long, 25 metres wide and 27 metres high. Fortunately, I'm not scared of heights. The environment was perfect. The 2 degrees centigrade kept me nice and fresh. By the way, the heat from the cooling compressors is recycled and used for the bin washing system. Everything is under control in every single detail. Finally, the day arrived when my friends and I were sent to be sold. But first, we had to be packed. At last, I saw a human face once again. Well, actually, more than one. A lady put us in this cardboard box, and now? Well, I'm here.
That lady is really admiring you.
You're right. Better say goodbye.
Bye, and good luck.
Bye-bye. How lucky to grow up in Val Venosta.